All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Saturday Night at the Ballpark. I'm your host, Mike Terranova, and tonight we have a matchup between two pitchers. One's for the Los Angeles Angels back in 1964. The other will be from the Boston Red Sox of 1972. B.LEE for the California Angels. He went 6-5 with a 1.51 ERA and qualified for this tournament, as well as L.TIANT. He finished the season in 1972 with 15-6 with a 1.90. Hello, Ben. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. Yeah, he came out of the bullpen, and he also started a few games. And as long as you have over 100 innings pitched for that season, I qualified. That was the qualification for this tournament. So he did have a 1.51. ERA. He went 6-5, but he also came out of the bullpen also. All right. So with that, we'll start. We'll give you the lineups for the LA Angels, and it'll look like this. Center field, leading off and playing center field will be L.B. Pearson. Batting second and playing third base will be Billy Moran. Batting third and playing right field will be Lee Thomas. Batting fourth and hitting cleanup will be the catcher, Buck Rogers. Batting fifth and playing first base will be Tom Satriano. Batting sixth in the left field will be Eddie Kirkpatrick. Batting seventh and playing shortstop will be Joe Koppel. And at second base, batting eighth will be Bobby Knopp. And the pitcher, B.LEE, he'll be batting ninth for the California Angels. Defensively for the Boston Red Sox, from left to right in the outfield will be Yastrzemski in left, Tommy Harper in center, Ben Ogilvy will be in right field. The infield from first base to third base will be Danny Cater, Griffin at second, Cater at first, Griffin at second, Petrocelli will be at third, and Aparicio will be the shortstop. Carlton Fisk will be behind the plate. And where the hell are my pitches? Let's see if they're in here. Nope. Oh, what an idiot. Hold on. Where's those? Mix them up in here. Can't do that, Mike. We need these guys. All right. So, all right. So we got Tiant. We'll start. He'll be on the mound. He's taking his warm-ups. Gave you the lineups. You're gonna have to excuse me for 1 minute, guys. Okay. It's that time of year. All right. So lights are going off early. Why? All right. It's 10:20, and let's get underway here. All right. Leading off for the LA Angels will be L.B. Pearson. Albie's a left-handed batter. He batted .223 the year of 1964 with 2 homers, 16 RBIs. And I could do everything on the computer in this game too, and I will because I had both seasons. And we're about to begin. L.TIANT on the bump. The right-hander looks in and gets assigned by Carlton Fisk. And here comes the first pitch of the ball game. And that's going to drop in at a 6'9" from the left side, and it's going to be a range play to the shortstop. And that BOS shows a 224. What did I say that? 6'9". All right, so that BOS shows a 224, and he has to clear 1-2 on the 20, and he does by getting an 8. And total number is 7-9, and he's going to field that cleanly. He throws it over to Danny Cater, and that's the first out of the ball games. So mark it as 6-3, 1 out. Here comes Bill Moran. Moran has batted .241 in the year of 1964. 1 homer, 21 RBIs. And he drops in on a 1-9 from the right side. 1-9 is a ground ball again to Aparicio, going towards the hole. He gloves it, he fires it to Cater, and that's the second out of the ball game. So 2 quick outs for L.TIANT, 2 away. And Lee Thomas is going to step in. He's a left-handed batter. Lee Thomas batted .262 in the year 1964. 15 homers and 66 RBIs. And that's going to go down as a 5-5 from the left side, and that's ball 4, so he loses L.TIANT. So he works out a walk, Lee Thomas, a 2-out walk. First base runner of the game. And he's off on a 15, so they're going to hold him, even though there's 2 outs. Buck Rogers will step in. He's a switch hitter, and he'll be batting from the left side. Buck Rogers, the year of 1964, batted .243, 4 homers and 54 RBIs. And he's allowed to shake and bake, as I call it. And here comes the pitch from L.TIANT. That's a foul tip. And he goes 1-8 on him from the right side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. Cater's going to glove it. He'll flip to L.TIANT, and that'll do it here in the first inning for the LA Angels. No runs, there were no hits, no errors, 1 man left on. We played a half. It's the LA Angels nothing, the Red Sox coming to bat. Come on, let's cooperate. All right, no runs. Takes care of that. All right, for the Red Sox, and their lineup is going to look like this. Leading off will be Tommy Hopper. He'll be in center field. Louis Aparicio will be batting second. He'll be at short. Yaz will bat third. He'll be in left field. Petrocelli, Brooklyn-born Petrocelli, will be at third base and hitting cleanup. Ben Ogilvy will be in right field batting fifth. Danny Cater will bat sixth. He'll be at first base. Doug Griffin will bat seventh. He'll be the second baseman. Carlton Fisk will bat eighth behind the plate. And L.TIANT will bat ninth. Defensively for the LA Angels, Kirkpatrick in left, Pearson center, Thomas in right, Satriano at first, Canop at second, Kopi, I spelled that man, his name wrong. Kopi at short, and Moran is the third baseman. Rogers behind the plate, and Lee is on the bump. Lee's a right-handed pitcher, and Tommy Hopper is going to lead it off here in the bottom of the first inning, and he batted .254, 14 homers, 49 RBIs. And here comes the first pitch from B.LEE. And that's going to be a 3-6. 3-6 from the right side, and that's going to be popped up in the infield left side. Moran and Kanap is calling for it, and Knopp is going to grab it for the out, and that's the first out. One down. Luis Aparicio stand in. Luis batted .257 the year of 1972. He's a right-hand batter, 3 homers, 39 RBIs. And he goes 4-8 from the right side, and he's Aparicio works out a walk, so it's a 1-out walk. And Aparicio to get things started. He's at 13 on the jump, and Yaz is coming to the plate. They're going to hold him. He has 14 running speed. Shortstop's going to hold in this situation. Yaz steps in at .264 the year 1972. 12 homers, 68 RBIs. And here comes the pitch from B.LEE to Yaz. And that goes down as a 4-12. 4-12 from the left side is a range play to the first baseman. That's going to be Satriano, and he's going to be a 5 because he's holding. So let's see, Satriano is going to be a 5. So we have the 20 has to clear 1 through 8. Hello, Joe. How are you? Well, he only had 12 with 455 at-bats, so he must have been struggling that year for one reason or another. All right, Satriano goes to a 5-11 instead of 4-11. He has to clear 1 through 8 on the range. And that sucks. Yeah, hold on. Son of a bitch. And that's a 5. We're going to re-roll it. All right. It's going to be a re-roll on the range play. So here we go again. And that's going to be trouble, I think. 18 for a G2, and we have a 17. Oh, he doesn't get the error. So G2 is going to be a force out. Satriano to Kanap. And that's going to be a forced play, so it's going to be fielder's choice. Yaz will take first base. And that goes 3-6 on the play. So that's 2 down now. He must have had a tough season, Joe, you know. Only 12 homers that you mentioned it. Okay, Rico Petrocelli, the third baseman, batted .240. 15 homers, 75 RBIs. And Yaz is going to be, he's going to be held also. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 6, and that goes down as a 5-10. Right side, 5-10, and that's going to be a call strike 3, and Petrocelli does not like the call, but he gets rung up. First strikeout of the game, and B.LEE gets it. So for the Red Sox, there's no runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, and a man left on. We played one here at Fenway. It's the LA Angels of 64-0. The Boston Red Sox is 72-0. We'll go to the second inning. Okay. Okay. me see. Everybody can see the cards. No, I gotta come out. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. All right, Tom Satriano will lead it off here in the second inning for the LA Angels. Tom hit 200 in the year of 1964 with 1 homer and 17 RBIs. And L.TIANT looks in, gets a sign by Carlton Fisk, and he goes 2-4 on him. From the right side, that's going to be troubles. 1-12, a split chance, and that's a 7. It's going to find the gap in the outfield, and it's going to roll to the wall. Satriano rounds first. He's headed for second, and he has a leadoff double here in the second inning. So a leadoff double. And nobody out. Here comes left-handed batter Ed Kirkpatrick. Batted .242, 2 homers and 22 RBIs. The year of 1964. We're not going to hold him, so left-handed batter. If he pulls it to the right side, he'll definitely get him over. Ben is rooting for the Angels. And here comes a pitch. That goes down as a 6-5. Left side, 6-5, and that's going to be lifted to left field. Kyle Yastrzemski moving over towards the line. He's going to grab it for the out. And that's 1 down. 1 away. Here comes Copy. Hope I'm saying his last name right. Joe Copy, the year of 1964, he batted .257, no homers and 6 RBIs, batting from the right side. L.TIANT from the stretch, looks in from Fisk, and here comes the pitch. And he goes 110 on him, but we're going to hold it. We're going to freeze the 110, because we have a wild pitch, and L.TIANT does not have a wild pitch, so we'll continue on with the 110 from the right side, and that's going to be ballpark. And ballparks for lefties, it's a 13. For the righties, it's a 10. And that's a 1, so that's going to drop in for a base hit. And we got first and third. And L.TIANT is in a little bit of trouble right now. First and third with 1 out. 7th batter. And Bobby Knopp is going to stand in. And the corners are going to come in. Bobby Knopp, he batted .216, 7 homers, 38 RBIs, the year of 1964. And let me see. Copy is, he can't steal at all. He has nothing. He has no rating. So they're going to play off of him. Satriano, they're going to play off. They're playing straight up. Here comes the pitch. Bobby Knopp. And that's going to be a 3-4. From the right side, 3-4. It's a ground ball to third base, picked up by Petrocelli. Over to Griffin for 1. Over to wait a minute. Hold on. 1. It's a 3-4. Hold on. Okay, so what seems to be the problem? Not playing infield in. 3-4. Ground ball Petrocelli. Hold on, let me get my chart out. What's going on? Let me see what's going on. First and third. First and third, A2. The batter's out, run off first. The batter's out, run off first is out, double play. I said A, right? Third base. First and third on an 8, the batter out, the run and hold. So the infield must have been in. Okay, so I don't know why it showed it, that it wasn't. So we'll go with the infield in. And you see it on the screen, so, and I didn't call for it, but I guess logic would hold it. So copy goes to second, that's a 5-3 put out, so that's 2 down. And second and third. Oh yeah, I did, right, I'm sorry, yep. Corner's in, and that means he's in, that's right. Okay, my bad. Okay, Bob Lee is going to stand in. Bob Lee is a 1 card. He's a weak righty. And he batted, you know, he didn't have a batting average, and he had no RBIs, and he had no home runs. So here we go. Let's see what he can do. With 2 outs. And that's going to be a 4-6. Right side, right? 4-6, and he's going to slash this ball from the right side. Is 1-2. It's going to be a triple base hit the rest of the way. It's double asterisk on an 8, and that's going to knock in 2 runs. And Bob Lee helps his own cause out. Big base hit for sure. That'll knock in 2 runs. Number 1 and number 1. Was number 8, and that's going to be number 1. And the Angels now lead at 2-0 here in the second inning. Yeah, really. 2 RBIs for a pitcher. So Bob Lee's on first. They're not going to hold him. They're going to play off him. Here comes Albie Pearson. Albie is 0 for 1. He grounded out his last time up. And here comes the pitch by L.TIANT. And that goes deuce from the right side. And that's lined out right to the second baseman, to Griffith. And that'll do it for the Angels here in the second inning. But they do pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on. Played 1.5 here at Fenway. It's the Angels 2 and the Boston Red Sox nothing. 2 and 3. Two runs. Now we got runs early, that's for sure. Normally we have goose eggs at least through the 5th, 6th inning, but tonight we scored early. All right, for the Red Sox, Ben Ogilvy is going to lead it off. He's a left-handed batter. The year of 1972, he batted .271. He batted .271 with 8 homers and 30 RBIs. Bob Lee looks in, gets a sign by Rogers, and here comes the pitch. Goes 3-9 on him. From the right side, 3-9, and that's going to be another strikeout for Bob Lee, and he gets him looking. So that's 2 in a row for Bob Lee. That's 1 away. Danny Cato step in. He'll step into the right side of the plate. Batted .237, 8 homers, 39 RBIs. And the pitch. He goes 6-11 from the right side. It's going to be a range to right field, and Thompson's a 3-5, so he has to clear 1 through 6 on the 20. See if he can get that done. He does. It's a 15 for an F2, and that's a 10. And he's going to make the catch coming in and moving over towards the line, and Thompson gloves it for the out. So that's 2 quick outs. And here comes Doug Griffin. He'll bat from the right side. Doug Griffin batted 260, 2 homers, and 35 RBIs. And he goes 4-10 from the right side, and that's going to be a ballpark. And he's a righty, so it's a 1-10. That's a 7, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. A 2-out single for Griffin, and that's the first Red Sox hit. And here comes Carlton Fisk. Griffin can be held. He's a 16 on the jump. And there's 2 outs, so we're not going to take the bat out of Carlton Fisk's hands with a runner on. He batted 293 that year, 22 homers, and 61 RBIs for Carlton Fisk. And he goes 2-4 from the right side, and that's also a ballpark. So back-to-back ballparks, and he is a righty, so it's a 10, and that's a 15, and he's going to line it out right to Koppel at short, and that'll do it for the Red Sox. So no runs for the Red Sox here in the second on 1 hit. There were no errors and a man left on. We played 2. It's the Angels 2 and the Red Sox nothing. We'll go to the third. All right, L.TIANT is finishing up his warm-up pitches, and Bill Moran will step in. The right-hand batter, he's 0 for 1 in the game. He grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Here comes Tian's pitch. And that's going to be a 4-8. Right side, and that's going to be a split on a 13, and that's a 9, and that's going to drop in for a base hit into left field for Bill Moran. So it's a leadoff single for the California Angels here in the 3rd inning. Bill is a 13 on the jump. He's a 7 and an 8. What's that mean? 7, 8. Oh, okay. He's a 7, 8 through. He's a 7 and an 8 through 10, and a 12 on the 13. Tiant's a nothing. He's a 0, and Fisk and the hold is a 5. So I'm not going to take any chances, but they will hold him. And Lee Thomas steps in. He walked his first time up. That was a 7. And Thomas batting from the left side is 0 for 1. He walked his first time up. And here comes the pitch by L.TIANT. That's a 4. That'll count. That's a 4. That's a 4, and that's a 1-5. 1-5 from the right side, and that's lifted to right field, and Ben Ogilvy is going to grab it for the out. That's the first out, and Moran will hustle back to first base. That's 1 down, and Buck Rogers will step to the plate. Switch hitter, batting left. Grounded out his first time up. 0 for 1. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be, we got a balk. Wild pitch roll. It's going to be a balk, so there's no balk on Tiant's card. We'll go with the roll. That's a 3-7. Right side, 3-7. That's going to be driven into the outfield, and that's going to find the gap on a 2. So it's going to be a double asterisk, and there is second and third, one out now. And we're going to play straight back with one away. That's a double for Rogers. Number 4. All right, so again, now Boston will play the infield in, the second and third, and one out. So now we got the infield in. Here comes Satriano. Satriano doubled his last time up and scored on Copy's base hit. And here comes the pitch from L.TIANT. And that's going to be a 5-7. Left side, 5-7, fly ball to center field. And going back for it is Tommy Harper. He's going to make the catch, and that's going to drive in a run. Satriano gets a sacrifice. RBI to center field. Bill Moran scores, and we have a 3-0 game here at Fenway. So the 64 Angels came to play. Moran scored. Rogers on second. Patrick is going to stand in from the left side. He flew out to left field his first time up. Runner on second. He's not going to be held. And here comes Patrick's pitch from L.TIANT. And that goes 2-6. 2-6 from the right side. Ground ball to the right side. Danny Cato will pick it up by himself. He'll flip to TIANT. And that will do it for the Angels here in the third. They do pick up a run on a pair of hits. They leave one on. And we play 2.5 here at Fenway. It is the LA Angels 3, the Boston Red Sox nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 2. All right, bottom of the third we go, and L.TIANT will lead it off for the Red Sox. He is going to use the 1 card. He's a weak righty. He batted 107 though, and no homers, 4 RBIs. B.LEE looks in, gets the sign, and delivers the pitch. That's going to be a 4-3. What did I say, right side? Yeah, 4-3, and that's going to be ballpark. So we're getting a lot of ballparks tonight. That's going to be a 12. Is TIANT's right side. That's a 10, and he's going to line it out right to the shortstop on a 12 roll on the 20. So it goes number 6. 1 away. We swing back up to the top of the order for the Red Sox. Tommy Harper will bat from the right side. He's 0 for 1 in the game. And the corners are in. That goes 6-10. Right side, 6-10. It's going to be a range play to the shortstop. And Bobby Copy is at 356. So we might have a little razzle-dazzle here. A 1-4 on the 20 to clear. And he doesn't get it. He can't get to the ball. It's a base hit. It goes into left center field. And we have what? Oh, we have a 15, and that's no error on the play. And that's a 1-out single for the Red Sox. Second hit. Tommy Harper is at 18 on the jump. It's going to be held, so we're going to knock it down to 16. Lee's in 0 hold, and the catcher is Buck Rogers is at 2. So it's a 1-14 on the jump. Down by 3. Aparicio, 1 out. Swing away, boys, or go for the jump. I'm going to see if he can get the jump. So he needs a 4 and a 5. No, he cleared it. He put it right between 2 errors, and there was no error on the play. So let's see if he can get the, not unless you saw something different. Did you see something different? Sometimes I can miss it, and if you catch it, that's okay. All right, we're going to see if he can get the jump. And what did I say, 4-5? He's not going to get the jump. So we're going to swing away here with Aparicio. No, I just thought. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Actually, on the hold, who was up? Tommy Harper is 1 out. Tommy Harper was a righty, so he led off the inning. Yeah, I know. The Rangers could change, I think. But anyway, Aparicio from the right side. He walked his last time up. And he goes 2-8, I guess. 2-8 from the right side, and that's a hot column for Aparicio, but he doesn't get it. He falls in to a lot of activity, and that's going to be a ground ball to short, and they're going to get the force out at second base. So it was a ground ball to 2-8. Right in between a split, 1-4 on a double, single 5-20 the rest of the way, and the 9 was a walk. So Harper goes down 6-4. All right, so that's 2 down, and here comes Yaz. Yaz batting from the left side. He grounded out, reached on a fielder's choice, and here comes Yaz. He must have had a terrible year that year with power, but he does have left. He does have end power from both sides of the card. I don't know what the hell happened that year. Trying to look into that. All right, Yaz, waiting for B.LEE's pitch. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. It's 3-0 Angels. And here comes the pitch. And that goes down as a 2-6. 2-6, and that's a hot column for Yaz. 2-6 is going to draw a walk. So that goes first and second for the Red Sox, and now they got a runner in scoring position. And we got first and second with 2 out. And stepping to the plate is going to be Rico Petrocelli. He'll bat from the right side. Maybe he could put one over the Green Monster, but he struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. And here we go. B.LEE looks in and gets a sign by Rogers. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-9. Not a hot column. 1-9 from the right side. Oh, he tapped it right back to Lee on the mound. Lee grabs it, he throws it to Satriano, and that's it. So B.LEE gets out of a little bit of a jam. We play 3 here at Fenway. The Red Sox get no runs on 1 hit. They will leave 2. We play 3. We'll go to the 4th. It's 3-0 Angels. One hit, right? Yeah, L.TIANT had a 68 card in this tournament, and he wound up losing that one also. So we'll see what happens tonight. He's down by 3 runs, and we'll go to the 4th. He'll be on the bump. And here comes Copy. Joe Copy singled. His first time up. He's 1 for 1 in the game. And here comes the pitch by L.TIANT. 6-10. Right side, 6-10, range play to the shortstop. Aparicio's at 224. Has to clear 1-2 on the 20. And he does that for a G1. And we have a 10, so he'll take that cleanly. Aparicio gloves it. He throws to Danny Cater at first, and that's 1 down here in the 4th. Here comes Bobby Knott, right side. Bobby grounded out his last time up. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be 6-10 from the right side. 6-10, range play again to Aparicio. So here comes a range roll, and it's a 19 for another G1. And an 8, he's going to play it cleanly over to Cater. That's 2 quick outs. 2 away. And here comes the pitcher, B.LEE. B.LEE singled, and he drove in 2 runs. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. L.TIANT looks in. And here comes the pitch to B.LEE, and that's going to go down as a 3-11. 3-11, and he hits a fly ball deep to center field. Hopper going back, and he's on the run. He's going to make the catch, and that is it. So looks like B.LEE could put some wood on the ball. That's 3 up, 3 down. Clean inning for L.TIANT here in the 4th inning. 3.5 in the books. Score remains Angels 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 4th we go. Ben Overby will lead it off. He struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Batting from the left side. Lee looks in. Gets signed by Buck Rogers. And he drops a 5-8 on him. 5-8 from the left side. It's going to be a range play to the second baseman. And it's going to be Bobby Knott. And he's at 221, so he has to clear 1 and a 2 on the 20. And he gets to 12 for a G1, and the add-ups are a 7. And he's going to play it cleanly. The second baseman ranges over towards his left, gloves it, and throws out Ben Overby for the first out here in the 4th inning. 1 away, and Danny Cater will step in. Danny Cater is 0 for 1, flew out to right field his first time up. Batting from the right side, and the pitch by Lee. And I got to be very careful with Lee because he can only go 5, and his endurance is the 5th inning, so it's next inning. So that goes down as a 1-5. 1-5 from the right side, and that's lifted to left field. Kirkpatrick moving in, and he's going to glove it for the out, second out of the inning. 2 away. And here comes Doug Griffin. Singled on a ballpark his first time up, 1 for 1. 2 down here in the 4th inning. And Lee gets a sign and delivers, and that's going to be a 2-7. From the right side, split chance, 1 to 15 is going to be a single. That's a 3. That's going to drop in for a base hit, and that's a 2-out single for Doug Griffin, right up the middle. Ball returned by Pearson. Two outs, runner on. Griffin is going to be held. And he is a 16 on a 5 with 2 outs. Carlton Fisk, the batter. Fisk batting from the right side. And he is 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. And if I could grab the dice right, maybe that'll help. That goes 3-9 from the right side. And that's going to be a walk for Carlton Fisk. B.LEE loses them. And there's, once again, with 2 outs, Red Sox got runners on first and second. And here comes L.TIANT to the plate. And maybe he can do what B.LEE did. Put a ball in play, and maybe get a couple RBIs. All right, so L.TIANT at the plate. He lined it out his first time up. 2 outs, running on first and second. Here comes the pitch to L.TIANT. And that drops in on a 4-7 on Lee's card from the right side. And that's going to be ball 4, and the bases are loaded with Red Sox. So a pair of walks to the 8th and 9th batter. And that's going to bring out the pitching coach to the mound. And bases are going to be loaded for Tommy Harper. No hold. And the Red Sox are threatening here. Conversation's over on the mound, and here comes Harper. He singled his last time up. 1 for 2 in the game. And here comes the pitch from B.LEE to Buck Rogers, and here it is. And that goes down as a 6-9 on Lee's card. Oh, well, hold on. We got a balk. No balk and a pass ball, so we'll hold this right for now. Give me a second here. Okay, so we got a 2 on a balk or a pass ball. There is a pass ball. White dice indicates pass ball to the catcher. And let's see what happens. It's a 1. And it's a 4, so we'll go with that range right there. So we'll go with the 6-9. Right side, 6-9, and that's going to be a range play to the shortstop. And it's copy. He is a 356. Let's see what gives here. This can open it up. Now he has errors on the error. He has it on the 11, the 12, the 16, 17, and 18. So here we go. The range play roll. He has to clear 1 through 4 on the 20. And he gets that done for a G1. And that is an 11, and he boots it. And everybody's going to be safe, and the Red Sox get a run. E6. That is disturbing. Number 1 and number 1. So now we got a 3-1 game. And here comes Aparicio. Batting from the right side. Aparicio is 0 for 1 in the game. Third time up. Here comes Aparicio, batting from the right side. Bob Lee looks in and getting the sign by Buck Rogers, trying to get out of this jam. And that's going to go as a 6-7 on Lee's card from the right side. 6-7, ground ball to the left side. Cop will pick it up. He fires across the diamond to Satriano, and that'll do it. 6-3 put out. And they are lucky to get out of that with just one run. One run on one hit, one error, and 3 men left on. So we played 4 here at Fenway Park. It's the LA Angels of 1964-3, the 1972 Boston Red Sox 1. We'll go to the 5th inning. We got lucky. All right. Leon is taking his warm-ups. One hit, one error. And Pearson will lead it off for the Angels here in the 5th inning. I need a sip of coffee. Okay, Pearson from the left side. L.TIANT looks in. Pearson 0 for 2. And here comes the pitch. And that goes down as a 3-8. Right side, 3-8. And that's going to be a hot column roll for Pearson. That's going to be a single into center field to start off the 5th inning for the LA Angels. Pearson's on. All right. We're going to hold them. We're going to hold them on a jump of a 15, 3 through 6, and a backslash of 12. 15 on the jump. And a -5, so that's going to be at 50% steal rate. Billy Moran, corners are going to be in, and his B will become a B. His A bunting will become a B, and his hit and run will become an A. Let's get this strategy chart out. And let's see what it looks like if he goes hit and run. Alright. That's obviously good in the A column. Alright, so we're going to try the hit and run here. And we'll roll the 20 for the hit and run in case of wild pitch, pass ball. And it's going to be Moran, so his hit run will drop down to an A. Got to get them into scoring position. So this is how we're going to do it. The hit and run is coming up. Here comes the pitch. So that's going to be on the pitcher's card on the 4-7. 4-7 on the right side, and that's going to be a split, a 1-3, and that's a 12. So it's going to be a high fly ball to center field. Let me calculate this now. Hit and run. I mark my hit and runs. Hit and run is going to be a fly ball to center field, and Harper moving over towards his right. He's going to make the catch. Pearson is going to trot back to first base, and that's the first out. So that's one away. And here comes Lee Thomas batting from the left side. Left side. Thomas is 0 for 1 in the game. Let me see. All right, here comes the pitch. That'll count, subject to change. Thomas looks in. L.TIANT comes with the delivery, and that goes 3-9. 3-9 on a 17 from the right side. 3-9 ground ball, slowly hit to second base. Griffin's going to charge it. He comes in. His only play is to first base, and that'll move up Pearson to second base on a 4-3. 2 outs, and the Angels got a runner in scoring position, and Buck Rogers is coming up to the plate. There's a switch hitter. He's going to bat from the left side. L.TIANT from the stretch looks at second. Here comes the pitch, and he goes 3-8 on him. 3-8 from the right side, and that's a ground ball to the left side. Aparicio towards the hole, gloves it, flies to first for Danny Cater, and that is out, number 3. So, Angels do not get nothing there. They do get a leadoff hit. They do leave the man on. We're halfway through here in Fenway Park, Boston. It is the 1964 LA Angels 3, the 1972 Red Sox 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's going to be Yaz from the left side. Yaz walked his last at bat, and this is endurance inning for B.LEE. Here in the 5th, and if he goes nicely in this inning, he'll get a couple more innings. And that's going to be a 4-4. 4-4 from the left side. It's going to be a range play for the catcher with nobody on base. So it's going to be Buck Rogers. So it's going to be a 10. It's going to be a P and an F with nobody on. So and we're checking for an error, and it's a 9 and a 12. And he's going to make. I got to see what the PF means again. On the catcher. PF, where are you? No. When runners on base, no. Pass ball, no. The batter hits a foul ball to the catcher. So that's going to be a foul out to Yaz, so he fouls it out. Just want to make sure I got the call right. When runners on base, the pitch gets away from the catcher. There's nobody on base. No, using the ball, blah blah blah. No, if a pass ball does not occur, the batter hits a foul. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I got it right. Here comes Petrocelli. Petrocelli from the right side. He's 0 for 2, and that's going to be now. Petrocelli, here comes the pitch, and that's going to be 3-10 to Rico Petrocelli. Sounded good. 3-10 from the right side, and that's going to be ball 4. So B.LEE walks another batter. That's walk number 5 in the game. A 1-out walk. And we'll just move along, see what B.LEE can do here, if he's getting tired. Petro, he's not going to steal, and they're going to not hold him. So they're not going to hold him. Then over is stepping into the box. He's 0 for 2. He's batting from the left side. Angels playing straight back. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Fenway, 3-1 in favor of the Angels. Here comes the pitch to B.LEE. That's going to be, well, we're going to get another balk wild pitch roll. It's going to be a pass ball roll on Rogers again. And it's a 4, so we use it. No pass ball. 6-10. Left side, 6-10, range play to the shortstop. It's going to be copy, and we're going to roll for the range play. Has to clear 1 through 4 on the 20. That's a 16. He gets that done on a G1. We got a 14, and he passed 2 errors, and he's going to play it cleanly. Cop to Satriano, and that's a 6-3 putout. So that's 2 away. And here comes Danny Cater with Rico Petrocelli. Oh, wait a minute. What was it called again? Ah, shit. Hold on, guys. Not paying attention. It was a range play 348, and range play, the roll was a 6-10, I believe. Yeah, 6-10. He went 14. Did anybody see the range roll on the copy roll? I don't want to go. I don't want to do a replay here. Let me see if everybody fell asleep and went to bed. Yeah, let me see. Let me see what I got here. For watching. Anybody see it? Isn't that the roll right there? Number 7. I thought I moved it. I think you're right. 410, 14. Nah, it wasn't that. It wasn't the 7. I moved it. Ah, shit. Well, it called for a double play, and if it was the double play, it had to be deep in the count. I think it was an 18. I took my eyes off of it, and I should have never did that. Yeah. It had to be a G1. Was it a 16 or a 17? You didn't see I moved it? Well, the first play called for a double play, so if it was a 7, it was a G3. I know I had my hands on the damn thing. But the original play was a double play. I know it was a 14 on the error. I gotta shut off this heater. Hold on. I know it was a 14. Let me see if I could go back. Hold on a second, guys. No, I can't do that. I'm going to have to re-roll it. I'm re-rolling the 20 on the play. No error, so we're going to go with another 20 roll. And it's a 7, so it must have been a 7, Joe. I mean, Ben. So it's a ground ball to short. He'll go to first base. Well, what the hell am I talking? Wait a minute. Right. The F. There was 2 outs. There was 2 outs, so it was a ground ball to short. Hold on a second. Did I do this again? What are you doing? Yaz fouled out. Petrocelli walked. Ben Overby. Wait, it was Ben Overby's number. Dan Cater, that's why I'm getting confused, because I moved him too quickly. So it is a ground ball to short. G3, he's out, runners move up to second base, so Overly moves Petrocelli to second. Hi, Frankie. There was 1 out. There was 1 out, Ben. I just moved his card too quickly, that's why. So Cater's up with 2 outs, runner on second base. So it was a G3, 6-10 on the roll. It was a 14 on the add-ups, and it was a 7. So it's a ground ball to Cott. He fields it. He goes to first, and Petrocelli will go to second. So there are 2 outs, and Cater's the batter. Okay. All right, so the Red Sox had a runner on second base with 2 outs. Danny Cater batting from the right side. And here comes a pitch. And that's going to be a 2-7. From the right side, and it's tapped right back to the mound. Lee grabs it, fires to first, and that'll do it here in the 5th inning for the Red Sox. No runs, there were no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 5 here at Fenway. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox 1. No runs. Jesus. All right, we go to the top of the 6th inning. Tom Satriano lead it off here in the 6th. Angels lead it 3-1. And here comes Luis Tiants. How many innings? Oh, he can go 9. He's a strong son of a bitch. Not like today. 1-6. From the right side. Ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Cater. He'll take it himself. And that's 1 out. 1 out here in the 6th. Yeah, I flipped the card, so it threw me off a little bit, Ben. And I saw Cater up, and I'm saying, and I'm looking at my scorecard. I'm going, what am I talking about here? But I never moved the roll. You're right. I put my fingers on it like I have it right now, but I never moved it. All right, Kirkpatrick, he's 0 for 2. And here comes a pitch by L.TIANT. That's a 5-8. 5-8 from the left side, range play to the second baseman. Griffin. He is 118, so he gets to everything. And that's going to be a 12 for a G1 and a 6. And he picks it cleanly. Fires the first to Cater, and that's 2 quick outs. All right, so Joe Coppy will stand in from the right side. He is 1 for 2 in the game. And there comes the pitch. That's a 2-5. From the right side, 2-5, and it's tapped right back to the mound, and L.TIANT stabs the ball, throws the first, and that'll do it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for L.TIANT here in the 6th inning. We played 5.5 here at Fenway Park. It's the Angels 3 and the Red Sox 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Red Sox. I need some coffee. Frankie, you there? All right, so we go to the excuse me, bottom of the 6th inning. Doug Griffin will lead it off here in the bottom of the 6th. Red Sox down by 2. Griffin's 2 for 2 in the game. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to call you back, Frankie. I apologize. I was running around with the wife, and we went to this winery in Jersey, in Jackson, New Jersey, and I bought a few bottles of wine. We had a little something to eat there, and we drank a bottle of wine, and then we went out to a restaurant in Jackson also. So I just got home a little while ago. I started the game. I'll call you. I'll definitely call you by tomorrow. All right. Anyway, Doug Griffin leads it off. I want to set up a day for the payoff pitch with you and me. I want to get you into the chat room. All right, that's a 3-9. 3-9 from the right side, and that's, what is this? Tap City back to the mound. The tap it back to the mound. Lee picks it up, throws to first base, 1 down. That's 3 in a row, I believe. Carlton Fisk from the right side, walked his last time up. And here comes the pitch by B.LEE. That's going to be a 6-12 from the right side. High fly ball, left field. Kirkpatrick moving over towards the line, near the wall, and he makes the catch for the out. Nice play, Kirkpatrick. And here comes L.TIANT here in the 6th inning, 2 down. He's a 1-card, weak righty. He'll stand in. He walked his last time up. Lee looks in and delivers a 110 on him. From the right side, 110, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. Not too many strikeouts here in tonight's game, for sure. Now, let me see. B.LEE had 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and that's strikeout number 3. I don't believe L.TIANT has a strikeout in this game. So we played 6 here at Fenway. It's the LA Angels 3, the Red Sox 1. Moved on to the 7th inning. What am I doing? All right. I've been here 10 days now, and it's been 87 every day. All right, Frankie, don't rub it in now. Don't do that. Bobby Knott will lead it off here for the Angels here in the 7th inning. 3-1 Angels. And here comes the pitch from L.TIANT now. That's a 4-9. Right side, 4-9, and that L.TIANT loses him. It's a walk. It's a leadoff walk here in the 7th inning. Bobby Knott. And that is L.TIANT's second walk. How many freaking strikeouts did he have? 123, 179 innings. Yes. All right. So Knott is at 13 off a -5. So we're not going to do that. But we do have a sacrifice coming up, and it's going to be corners in. And he's going to be held right side. So we're going to go with a sacrifice. Let me get the chart up. Strategy chart. And let's see. His bunting will be a C, and I'll go to a D with the corners in. The hell with it. I'm gonna roll the 20 in case of a wild pitch, pass ball, and all that fun stuff. Of course, it can happen on a sacrifice on a bunt, and that's gonna be, and it is a sacrifice. We'll hold this. That's a 1-5. And let me see, it's a balk, and there's no balk, so we'll go with it. So this is out of play, and it's a 1, so it goes to the pitcher, and a 5 on a D, and it's going to be successful sacrifice. He lays down a good bunt, and he's going to advance the runner. So B.LEE is doing everything right tonight. That's sack 1, 4 on the 9. So 1 out and a runner on second base, and Albie Pearson is going to step to the batter's box. Pearson from the left side. He singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3 in the game. Runner on second. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. You got something on. You got something on my other phone. Hold on. Be right with you. Well, God bless him. All right, so where are we? We're not holding. And Albie Pearson will step in from the left side. He's 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. Boston infield playing straight back. And here comes the pitch to Albie Pearson. And he drops a 2-9 on him. From the right side, ground ball to the right side. Griffith is going to field it. He throws to first base, and that is the second out. 2 away. And here comes Billy Moran. Billy batting from the right side, 1 for 3 in the game. L.TIANT looks in from the stretch. Looks like Canap at third. Here comes the pitch to Moran. That goes 2-11. 2-11 ballpark. This could drive in a run. And it's a 19. It's not going to drive in a run. It's going to be lined out to the shortstop, and the inning is over. Nice play by Aparicio, leaping up and making the grab for the out with a runner on third. So that'll do it for the Angels. So 1, 2, 3. Here in the 7th, we're in 7th inning stretch time here at Fenway Park. It's the Angels holding on to a 3-1 lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. All right. It's going to be Tommy Hopper leading off the top of the order. Tommy Hopper is 1 for 3. Reached on base on an error his last time up. What brand watch you wearing, Mikey? Okay, this, you like it? This is a Walmart special. $10. I'm not buying any more expensive watches. Freak that. Brand? Oh, that's funny. I don't even know. Hold on. Is the sticker still on here? Oh. Hold on. Stainless steel back metal plate. Japan. Japan MOVT, whatever that means. It's a Jap watch, Frankie. I wasn't going to buy one of those G-Shocks watches anymore. Wasn't going to do that anymore. So I picked this up. It was pretty nice. It works. Hey, listen, what do you want for $10? If they can make it for $10 over there and send it here, why not? All right, so Tommy Hopper. Everybody hear that? Hear that motorcycle guy? Yeah. New Jersey has to be the state of noise. From the witching hour is coming, so midnight is coming. So a lot of weird things happen after 12 o'clock. Yep. Okay, so here comes Tommy Hopper. He is 1 for 3 in the game. B.LEE looks in. He's holding on to a 3-1 lead. And here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a 5-7. On Lee's card from the right side, 5-7, and that is a called strike 3, and Hopper goes down on strikes. And that is strikeout, what, 4? Yep. 4, 1 away. Here comes Luis Aparicio, and Aparicio is 0 for 2 in the game, batting from the right side. And here comes the pitch from Lee, and it goes 4-9. 4-9, Aparicio, and that's going to be a called strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for B.LEE. And for a guy that is going to pitch his last inning, gets a pair of strikeouts. And Let's see. Carl Yaz is going to step in. Yaz from the left side, as we know. 2 down. And Yaz is 0 for 2 with a walk. And here comes the pitch by Buck. He just got posted and is supposed to be better than... Who's that? I did something, never did it in any... All right, so 2 down. Yaz is waiting for the pitch by B.LEE. And Yaz gets a 2-7. And that's a hot column for Yaz. 2-7. You got the 2-7 column before. 2-7. Unbelievable. The ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Knopp at second. Throws to first base. And that is it. B.LEE. 8 in a row now, and that'll conclude the 7th inning here at Fenway. 3 up, 3 down. And the score, Angels 3 and the Red Sox 1. Lee Thomas will lead it off here in the 8th inning for the Angels. And the Red Sox, let me see. Well, he's doing a pretty good job on them. 1, 2, 3, just 3 base hits B.LEE has given up. I don't know if I'm going to give him the 8th. More than likely, I'm going to give him the 8th. Here goes Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 2 with a walk. I had a low match triple play the other day. Did you play it? How'd you play it? Did you play it with this another roll of the 20, 1 through 7? Okay, Lee Thomas will lead it off here for the Angels in the 8th. And he didn't switch the pitcher card. Tion's on the bunt and ready to deliver to Lee Thomas, 0 for 2 with a walk. And he goes 6-5 on him. Man on first and second. The ball hit to the second baseman. He taken a runner and tossed it to first. It was a 4-4-3 triple play. Let me see, 6-7, 6-5 rather. Left side, 6-5. 6-5 is a fly ball to left field. Yaz moving over towards his left. And he makes the catch for the out here in the 8th inning. And that'll be 1 down. Here comes Buck Rogers. Buck is 1 for 3 in the game. He doubled in the 3rd inning. He is 1 for 3. Okay. Strat World. All right, I'll read it later. And here comes Tion's pitch. 1-5. To Buck Rogers, 1-5. It's tapped right back to Tion. He gloves it. He throws to first to Cater, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 outs. Angels 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. Here comes Satriano. Satriano, he doubled in the 2nd inning. Hit a sac fly for an RBI, and I lost him on the card. On the 3rd inning, and there are 2 outs. Let's see what he can do against Tion here. Here comes the pitch. and that's a 3-7 from the right side, and it's lifted to right field, and Ben Overby is coming in, and he gloves it for the out, and that'll do it for the Angels here in the 8th. So we played 7.5 here at Fenway Park. Angels are holding on to a 3-1 lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we'll start off with Petrocelli. All right, it's going to be Petrocelli, Ben Overby, and Danny Cater. Here comes Petrocelli batting from the right side. He walked his last time up. And here comes the pitch. 5-10. 5-10 to the right side. 5-10, and that's a called strike 3. And Petrocelli is giving the home plate umpire a little lip. That's the second time he got caught looking on strikes. And that is strikeout number 6 for B.LEE. And he has picked up 4 strikeouts in the last 5 batters. Here comes Ben Overby. 1 away. And here comes the pitch by Lee. And he goes 1-7 on him. 1-7 is a hot column from the right side. 1-7, it's going to be a base hit into right field. So the Red Sox finally got a hit. They haven't seen a hit since the 4th inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And Danny Cater and Overby is at 13. Let's see, we're going to hold him. 13. Second baseman is going to hold. And here comes Lee. Lee from the stretch now. A little shake and bake here. Cater is 0 for 3 in the game. And here comes the pitch by B.LEE. And that goes 6-6 from the right side. And that's a high fly ball to center field. Pearson moving back. And he makes the catch for the second out. 2 away. And the fans are starting to get restless here. And here comes Doug Griffin. Doug is 2 for 3 in the game. Pair of singles. He grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. And here comes the pitch to Doug Griffin. And it's going to be a 4-5 on Lee's card from the right side. 4-5, that's trouble. A split chance on a 1-1. That's a 17. It's going to be a base hit. Rounding second base and heading to third is Ben Overby, and that is first and third with 2 outs. And the Red Sox have a 2-out threat here. Number 7. A 2-out threat. And Carlton Fisk's going to come up. Hold on a second. Okay, Carlton Fisk coming up with first and third. Carlton Fisk is 0 for 2. He flew out to left field his last time up, and he's looking for the green monster right here. Being held, Griffin's being held, 2 outs. And no action in the L.A. bullpen. He should get somebody up. Excuse me. And here comes Bob Lee's pitch to Carlton Fisk. And it's going to be on Lee's card. It's going to be a 4-7. 4-7 on the right side, and he walks him, and the bases are loaded. And that should do it for Bob Lee. Excuse me, guys. That's a walk. Yeah, that has to do it. Yeah, you're done. Number 8. Time for a cough drop. Just give me a minute. Alright, so we got bases loaded now. And L.TIANT's coming up. We're gonna have a lot of moving around now. And it's gonna be the manager coming out for LA. There's gonna be a pitching change here. Bobby Duliba, D-U-L-I-B-A, is coming in to do the relief pitching for Bob Lee. And give him a standing ovation, Bob Lee. He's only a 5-inning pitcher, and he went to the 8th. He went 7 2/3. So I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Bobby Duliba. And he'll be facing L.TIANT. I doubt it, but he's scheduled to bat. D-U-I-L-B-A. And he's a right-hand pitcher. And let's see what he did in the year of 1964 rather. 3.56 ERA. And he goes 6-4 and 9 saves. 6-4 and 9 saves. So we got that. So the Red Sox, yep, gotta make the move. Pinch hit time. And let's see who we're gonna go for. Left-handed batter for sure. Smith's a switch hitter. Bobby Berta, he's light. Yeah, 73 at-bats, even though he's a lefty, not doing it. Rick Miller and Reggie Smith. Rick Miller batted .214, Smith batted .270, 2174 home runs, RBIs. And it's going to be switch hitter Reggie Smith coming up for L.TIANT, and L.TIANT's done for the night. L.TIANT goes 8. He gives up 6 hits, and I'll get the rest in a little bit. Number 9, Reggie Smith. What did I say? 21. 74 with 270. Pinch hitter. Okay, so here we go. A new relief pitcher and a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox got bases loaded. Trail by 2. It's going to be Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith batted .270 with 21 homers, 74 RBIs. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Oh, I gotta make the move. Where is he? And here he comes. Del Libra from the stretch. The right-hander looks in, it gets assigned by Rogers. And here comes the pitch to Reggie Smith with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Nobody being held. You got Ben Overly on third, Griffin on second, Fist at first. And here comes the pitch to Reggie Smith. And that's a 1-9 from the righty, 1-9, and that is popped up in the infield. Calling for it is the first baseman, Satriano, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Boston Red Sox. No runs, there were 2 hits, a walk, and they leave 3. We played 8 here in Fenway. The score is Red Sox 3, the LA Angels 3, and the Boston Red Sox 1. All right, let me see. All right, so he's done. I need a pitcher. Let me see who I'm gonna bring in. Shit. Who's up? We got Patrick, lefty, righty, righty. Lefty, righty, righty. Let's see, 4 saves. Who's the big guy here? Gotta bring him in, right? Shit. Do I got him mixed up with me? No. Alright, so we're gonna go with a 243, 2 Bobby Bowen. Lefty, righty, righty, huh? Check the rest of the guys. 6.3, 307. Let's see. I guess we're gonna go with Don Newhouser. Yep, we're gonna go with Don Newhouser. He's coming in for L.TIANT. H-A-U-S-E-R. He is a right-hander. And pencil him in now. He goes 243. 4 and 2 with 4 saves. 4 and 2, 4 saves. All right. L.TIANT is done, and the Red Sox are done. Can't get it done, the Red Sox. And Kirkpatrick will stand in the 9th inning here. The lefty, well, no runs, 2 hits. He's 0 for 3 in the game. Don Newhouser is a right-handed pitcher, and here comes his first pitch to Patrick here in the ninth inning, and he drops a 1-6. That's a hot column for Patrick from the right side. 1-6 in between a lot, and he grounds it to the right side. Danny Cater moves over towards his left, gloves it. He'll flip to Newhouse, and that is one down. 3-1. One away, and Joe Copy is stand in with one out. He's 1 for 3 in the game. We're here in the ninth inning. And here comes a 1-6 again from the right side, but this time it's a walk, so it's a 1-out walk. And Copy is on first base, and he doesn't have any stealing ability. And he's 13 on the speed. Are they going to hold him anyway? No, they're going to lay off of him. Here comes Bobby Canop. Canop walked his last time up. He's 0 for 2. 1 out here in the ninth inning. Newhausen from the stretch, and here comes the pitch, and that's a 5-12 from the right side. 5-12. It's a range play to the second baseman. Griffith's a 118, so this could be a double play. Yeah, he gets to everything. It looks like a good double play. It's a 12. It's a G1. And that's an 8. There's no error, so that's a ground ball to the second baseman. He flips to the shortstop, Aparicio, and Aparicio guns it to Danny Cater, and that's a 4-6-3 double play. Ah, shit. Put it in the wrong box. Range play goes 4-6-3, and that goes 4-6, and that'll do it for the Angels here in the ninth inning. They're holding on to a 2-run lead. 8.5 in the books. It's the LA Angels 3 and the Boston Red Sox 1. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Last licks for the Red Sox. Bottom of the ninth we go. It's going to be Tommy Hopper. No, my bad. Yeah, Tommy Hopper, Aparicio, and Yaz here in the ninth inning. Del Libra is, let me see. You know, we pitched to one guy. So here we go. Tommy Hopper, 1 for 4 in the game. And here comes the pitch by Bobby Del Libra. And that goes 210. 210 from the right side, ballpark. And ballparks have been coming out a lot tonight. Let's see what happens here. That's a 19. No way. It's going to be a line drive out to the shortstop on a 19. And that's a 6. 1 away, and the Red Sox down to the last 2 outs. And Luis Aparicio. Aparicio is 0 for 3. 257. Hate to take him out, but hopefully I'll grab that 2 column. Let's see what happens. Here comes the pitch from Del Libra, and he doesn't get it. 3-6. 3-6 from the right side, but he does get a split on a 7, and that is a 5, and that goes into the hole for a base hit for Luis Aparicio. And the Red Sox do have tie and run coming to the plate. Good job by Luis Aparicio. Set it up for Yaz and Petrocelli here in the bottom of the ninth inning. With one out, Yaz will step to the batter's box. He's 0 for 3 and with a walk. And the crowd is standing. And the Libra from the stretch looks at first base and he tosses over. And then we're going to hold him, I guess. Shortstop and the first baseman. And here comes the pitch to Yaz. Oh, and he goes 112. Not a hot column. 112 from the right side. And it's popped up behind the plate. Giving chase is Rogers near the on-deck circle, and he makes the catch. And that is the second time that Yaz fouled out to the catcher. 2 away. And it's up to Petrocelli now. Rico batting from the right side, and he is 0 for 3 himself with a walk. And the Red Sox are down to their last out. And here comes Petrocelli's pitch from B.LEE, who can go 2 innings strong. Petrocelli needs a 2 column. And here it is. And it gets the 1 column on a 110 from the right side. Ground ball to the left side. And it's going to be Hoppy. Picks it up. He fires across the diamond, and that is it. The Angels of 64 wins this one of a score of 3-1. They hold on. And that'll do it for the Red Sox here tonight. No runs, 1 hit, and they do leave a man, and they left a lot of men on base tonight. And the final score is the Angels 3, Red Sox 1. Give you the total recaps in just 1 minute. Boy. 3, 1, 6, 6, 1 and 0. Let's make sure get the pitcher setting card out. That's the first thing I gotta do. All right. That takes care of this week's telecast of Saturday night at the ballpark. Red Sox of 72 are going to the losers bracket. For sure. And B.LEE will get the victory. Pitched well for a 5-inning pitcher, that's for sure. Oh, B.LEE. It must be his brother, B.LEE. There's a B.LEE and a B.LEE. Okay. All right. That'll take care of that, and I'll give you the stats in a minute. 3-1. All right, B.LEE. Let's go to California's first. B.LEE goes 7 2/3. 7 2/3. Gives up 5 hits. Gives up 1 run, and that run is not earned. 6 walks though, and 5 strikeouts. And he will get the win. Save goes to B.LEE. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Goes 1 1/3. Gives up 1 hit. No walks, no strikeouts, and no runs in this game. He does get the save. For L.TIANT, he goes 8 innings, gives up 6 hits, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. He did give up 3 runs, and they are all earned. Newhouser came in for 1 inning, and he walked 1. No hits, no walks, 1 walk. And no strikeouts. Let me get my whiteout out. One walk, no strikeouts, no runs. L.TIANT take the loss here. He has 2 cards in this tournament, 68 and 72, and he lost both of them. So that'll do it for L.TIANT. Let's see how many LOBs for the Angels. LOBs. Angels had 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4, 5. For the Angels, 1 in the first. Let me see. Double scored 1 second. Sack 1 in the third. 1 in the fifth. And 1 in the seventh for 5. 5. For the Red Sox, and they left a lot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 runners left on. 12 and 12. 3, 1, 6, 6, 1, 0. 6, 6, 1, 0. And that'll do it for this Saturday night at the ballpark between the 64 California Angels and 1972 Boston Red Sox. I mixed up my sheets. What's coming on next week? Here we go. Here's the other one. Next week, it's going to be the 2005 Astros against the 21 Philadelphia Phillies. It'll be Roger Clemens on the mound and Suarez for Philadelphia. That's going to be next week's game. And the week after that, I'm going to try to double up. I couldn't do it this week, but I'm going to try to double up another game. We got the 1920 Brooklyn Dodgers going against the 1958 Pittsburgh Pirates. Don't have the first names. It's going to be Smith against Witt. Maybe I'll get both of these in this week and try to get the first round over with. So I could get to the second round. Hold on a second, I'll be back. Shut the lights. So we got 2 watching. All right, so that's going to do it from here, from New Jersey. The final score, it's the 64 Angels 3 and the 72 Red Sox 1. Hope to see you next week. Whoever joined me, I thank you. Please hit the like if you like. And if you're new, subscribe. And that'll do it until next week. Everybody stay well, and I'll see you again.